Hello, everyone. This is the Abundance Oracle telling you not to default on your loans. And if you don't have money to pay for it, here's several things you can do. I was a single parent, so I'll especially talk to single parents who have very little time, and sometimes that time has to be in the evening or night times. But okay, here's some ideas. If you happen to be in a place where you can put a garden in, I saw a grant in Massachusetts that you can earn up to $10,000 and they will give it to you to put in the garden if you train the school children. And I don't know if it's in one town or they're going to do this in various towns, how to grow vegetables. Up to $10,000. You can apply for that. Look up grants to grow or to teach kids or whatever in your state and see at night. Just do it. It was so easy for me to apply. So, okay, next thing. I have two single mom friends that both their kids acquired very expensive clothing. One worked for an Armani store and got when they couldn't sell something and after they put it on sale and everything and they still couldn't do it, the employees got to buy it for very low prices. So she accumulated over time a lot of Armani clothes that she thought were a good deal and never wore them. Okay, the other single mom, her son bought Jordan's sneakers, Jordan Air sneakers or something like that. There's the fancy ones that it costs a lot of money to buy and that are collector's items. Okay, they are sitting in a box in the basement now. He hasn't done a darn thing with them. So, this is what I'd like to offer you. Take and put those clothes. If you really need the money, take and put those clothes up on Poshmark or go to a resale shop and ask a consignment shop and ask them to put them up for sale, and then you get a percentage of what they can make out of it. That doesn't take a lot of time. If you can drop it off at the consignment shop after you pick up the kids from school, that's another way to do it. Okay. We have a place near us that the day after Halloween, there's a church that has a sweeping front lawn. And all the farms around there that have pumpkins, I think it's just pumpkins, not squash or zucchini or anything, but just pumpkins. They bring them to the front lawn of this church. And there's a big, huge sign they put out. The church is known for this. You can come get free pumpkins at the church the day after Halloween. Take those. If you have chickens, give them to your chickens. You have goats, it saves you money for your goats. If you have any animals, it saves you money. If you're not gonna give them to the animals, go to local farmers and ask them, would you like these for your compost pile? Maybe there's a contractor around that would like them. Let's say you need stones, little stones or whatever it is. Say, here, I will give you this for your compost pile, your organic compost pile that you make money off of, if you can give me a 5-gallon bucket of little stones or a 5-gallon bucket of sand or whatever it is. They'll think you're so crazy. They'll laugh, really, literally laugh and say, yes, go ahead. Okay. Here's another one. So I also have a place that I worked for that made pizza. And what they did is they also sold salads. And Tim, who chopped up the salads, would get big, huge onions, and he would chop off the chop off the bottom, and those would go in a bucket, and they would normally toss them out in the trash. And also, there's just was a lot of stuff where they took the tops and bottoms. So, the top off the tomato, so stuff like that. What you can do with those is you can regrow some vegetables. Now, you think I'm nuts, I know. But look under YouTube for regrowing vegetables. It'll save you money. It'll save you money, literally save you money. You just put them on your windowsill. You either put them in water or you put them in a little bit of dirt. But there's tons of videos on regrowing vegetables. You can go to your local pizza place or go to your local restaurant around you and say, listen, this is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do this project for myself of regrowing whatever it is. Look it up. Onions, a lot of herbs, like even rosemary that I have, if you take off the bottoms and you let them reroot, a lot of these things will reroot. So contemplate that. If you want fresh vegetables, fresh herbs, and don't want to pay for them. I know it takes a little time, but if you're a single parent and you put the kids to bed and you're going crazy trying to figure out how can I make a little extra money without any time. Oh my gosh, I remember that so much. And okay. Also, if those are good vegetables, you may want to dry out some of the seeds and keep the seeds for a little garden for yourself next year so you don't have to pay for seeds. I know they're only a couple dollars, but every little dime counts. And you don't want to not be able to pay your car or, here's another thing. If you're, this is all parents, I guess. I lived in a town that was, I was the poor person for a while. And each town gets an allotment for free things. Like, let's say free school supplies in the beginning of the year, free museum trips. So if there's a field trip, you get free field trips. You get free bus ride for the field trip. Go in and talk to the principal of the school and say, it's just this is a strange year. There's just a lot of stress on me or us this year, and we're having a hard time making ends meet. Can you please tell me what's available from the school that I might possibly get assistance from? And I thought I was going to be so embarrassed when I did that right after my divorce. And I went in and the principal said, we're so happy to have you. We don't have enough. We have an allotment and we never use the allotment. And each year they try to lower the allotment. So we're very, very happy to help you out. I was like, oh, okay. All right. This is the Abundance Oracle. I know sometimes I have crazy ideas, but if any of those hit you as good to do, go for it. It's really a good way to involve your whole family sometimes too. If you have older boys and you have nice weather now, maybe you say, we're going to raise money to take. Maybe it's a soccer outfit they need. We're raising money. They have to buy a whole new soccer outfit this year, or soccer shoes. I know were expensive. And we played lacrosse, and everything adds up. So you go to your neighbors and you say, we would like to clean your car. My sons would like to clean your car. And you know what, usually, and they'll say, well, how much? And you say, well, whatever you feel is appropriate when you see the job that we've done. And usually people understand that you need assistance and they'll give you more than you would have gotten if you asked for it. Lemonade stands. I've been to little kids' lemonade stands and given a $20 bill. And they say, do you want change? No, keep the change. So anyway... get your ego out of the way and just start to go for some stuff. Don't worry about it. Get creative. And people knew me. Oh gosh, yeah, that lady, she's so creative down the street. What are you selling today? One year we made pot holders. You know, the kind that you weave in and out at that little, it's a plastic frame. Oh my gosh. We had a lot of pot holders, and people didn't buy the pot holders because they needed the pot holders. They bought the pot holders because the kids were so proud to hold up their pot. Well, I made this one. And my other little girl would say, oh, well, I made this one. I think mine's prettier. Mine's, $2 and hers is $3 or whatever. You make a fun game out of it, and you're building kids that will become entrepreneurs when they get older. They'll be able to dig themselves out of tough situations themselves. So you become resilient and you figure out a way that you can try and make some extra money. Okay, this is the Abundance Oracle. Please write a comment below or share or subscribe. I do a channel. It's a lot about abundance, different types of abundance. Some is financial abundance. Some is being able to go to the beach when you want to go to the beach. It's all about what I feel is abundance for me. And there's hope. There's really hope. And it's almost can be used as an opportunity. The economy, I know it sounds crazy, but if you start now, just because the economy is going down, don't give up hope. Make an opportunity out of this. Okay, love you all. Have a great day. Bye-bye.